Good morning. This is Catholic Breakfast.
And I'm
Father Parks.
Muir.
Great to see you this morning.
Good to see you too.
Question. We are kind of in the faith business. When it comes to praying, we're like semi-professional.
Right.
What does it mean to say that somebody is spiritually awake?
I think when people hear the expression spiritually awake, sometimes they misunderstand it and think it means to be have some kind of like secret knowledge, or to kind of you exist on some other plane and you kind of float through life without experiencing just the burden or the sufferings of being human. Here's the way I like to get at it. Being spiritually awake is being sensitive to real values. Now, what I mean by that is there's a difference between things that you just like have a taste for, like I like pizza or I like fettuccine alfredo. Those things are they're like subjective things that I just like or don't like. Then there's this whole realm of like real values, and there's like a scale of those. A spiritually awake person can give like the proper response. So for example, human relationships, like a marriage has a higher value than just like someone that I engage with at work. So a spiritually awake person is able to engage with the reality according to the truth of what's really going on.
They see things as they are.
Yeah, they're not living in a fantasy land. Sometimes people think spiritually awake means like, oh, you're a super religious spiritual person. You sort of drift off into the other world. To be spiritually awake is the exact opposite of living in a dreamland.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a chaplain at a university, I was teaching this class to religious study students, and I wrote the word truth on this dry erase board, and I said, who can define this? And this kid raised his hand and kind of sheepishly said, that's like something that means something different to everybody. No, that's like whipped cream. You can just use it however you want.
Yes.
It's like, do you like whipped cream or not? But truth is the objective reality of what's around you, and are you in touch with it? I have a pet, and my pet has a certain value, and I respond to that. And friends in my life, and people, someone I'm married to, my coworkers. Above all, like the highest response would be God, right? So my response to God, the Creator, is a unique. Like in the Catholic Mass, we say, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to people of goodwill." So that's like a perfect example of what it means to be spiritually awake. I give glory and praise to God, who creates me and holds me in being. And I give peace to people around me. It's a perfect example of what it means to be spiritually awake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I want some pizza. Well, I hope you enjoyed our chat about being spiritually awake. If you want to understand how faith plays a role in being spiritually awake, check out part 2 of this little micro series.